The Israeli government has for years discussed entering into an agreement with the U.S. government to establish an investor visa. The so-called E2 visa may soon be a real option for Israelis, allowing them to stay in the U.S. as long as they invest in or operate a local business there. U.S. immigration lawyer Jacob Sapochnik, who assists immigrant investors as they prepare to invest in the U.S., joins us today from his San Diego office on Skype. Mr. Sapochnik, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Yourself?
Good, good, good. Thanks for joining us. What is an investor visa? How is it different from a regular visa? And what does one need to do to get this E2 visa?
Well, I think it's a very exciting change for Israelis. Regular tourist visas or work visas, most of the applicants, they depend on either a job or if they come as a tourist, they cannot really work or live here. But the investor visa allows an Israeli individual who invests around $100,000 to come into the U.S., open a business, and be able to live here indefinitely as long as their business operates. And this is a major, major change that Israel was not part of until now. And we're hoping that in a few months it's going to become part of that exciting process.
Okay, on that note, I mean, Israel has not been part of this has never been part of this. There are a lot of countries that are, I mean, about 75 countries, if I'm not mistaken. Why has it taken Israel so long to enter this agreement with the U.S.?
Well, I mean, I cannot speak on behalf of the Israeli government, but I think speculation's been, first of all, Israeli government was very cautious as to how they will open the door for Israelis to come to the U.S. to be able to live here whenever they want. But I think the main issue here is that Israel had to create a similar treaty for American investors who are coming to Israel and are able to start a business as well. They don't have to be Jewish. So I think this is the main difference here, that it's the same kind of reciprocity that should come from the American side, allowing Israeli side, allowing them to work there.
On that note, I mean, do you really expect that there will be an influx of investors coming to set up shop in Israel at this point?
I definitely think there are going to be more Israelis coming to the U.S. than Americans, but there is an interest, for example, in the oil and gas industry. We have an interest in particular science technologies of Americans who want to come to Israel and be able to set up shop there for tax purposes. So I do think there will be a few coming over there too, but of course, majority of investors are going to be coming from Israel to the U.S.
Mr. Jacob Sapochnik, thanks for joining us from San Diego. Thank you.
Of course, pleasure.
Absolutely.